What we're starting to think more about is what's interesting about build times is build times are a pinch point in multiple environments. So build times can be a pinch point in your local environment, so running like a local build. And then build times are a pinch point in your CI environment. And that's true with developers and CI. It's going to be true with AI agents in the future. Like the build is the pinch point in everything. And so what we're starting to think more about is like, what is the actual like dollars associated to that time saved? Which isn't, it gets into like fuzzy math because you have to get into like heuristics of like, oh, okay, like what's the developer salary, blah, 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 blah. But I think one of the most interesting things of doing that is it's common knowledge that engineers don't just sit around and wait for a build to finish, right? If a build's going to take an hour, they're going to context switch to something else. But what is the cost of that context switching is what's really interesting. And so like, as I started to think about this and we started to like run the numbers, you get to an insane amount of wasted like developer productivity from context switching, because context switching isn't free. Especially if you're working on something that's truly deeply technical,
definitely
like low in the stack, context switching out of that to go then build something else, it's probably going to take maybe 15, 30, maybe even 45 minutes to like context switch to that other thing. And so there's a real like cost penalty associated to context switching that I think we're starting to like think more about in terms of like, okay, Depot makes your build this much faster, you save this much time, but like what do you save in like developer productivity, developer happiness? Like there's a lot of like add-on effects that happen when you make a build exponentially faster that I think we're just now starting to like scratch the surface.